Oh, hi. It's like a brand new rock. It's getting washed.
It's the beginning of a new week and the beginning of a new life for these rocks. From
Sorry.
Zach's personal collection. Clean as a whistle and ready to do their job.
Matt was going to help me clean these yesterday, but because it was a holiday, he neglected to come over. And I said we had to do it before the start of the week, and we're just now getting to it on the show.
I sent him a text that said PD DND, which means President's Day, do not disturb.
So
you guys
here we
can
are.
use that. It's going to be another year before you get a chance to use that, but go ahead and use it next year.
They look really great, Matt. Thank you for helping me clean my rocks.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Let's just put them together. It's good.
Yeah, we'll make a little sound.
Nice.
I think now we can begin the show in earnest.
Right. Thank you, Matt, very much.
As you know, this is the William Street Swap Shop. I am your co-host, Matt.
My name is Zach. I help Matt out. He's like the grape soda to my ice cream. We become a root beer grape soda float.
And everybody loves the taste of that. So lean in, scoop out a bite, and put it in your mouth.
Without them, just ice cream. It's good, but not good enough. And we start the show off every day by saying it's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal with a handshake. Because what we do here is we make deals.
And it all relies on the power of your word, of your honor, and your sense of ethics and morality as a human to make a swap happen. And every time Zach and I shake hands, it's a symbol of that inner character being activated.
Say you have a dirty room, and your parents are getting on you. You got to get your room cleaned and straightened up. You're not going to be able to go out this weekend and go to the concerts. So you say, well, I could clean it all, but I don't have any place to put it. Send in your items. Take pictures of them. Send in the images to the swap shop at williams.swap@gmail.com, and we will help you get rid of those items. And in return, you will get new items. And then you'll have to worry about where to put those in the future. And the cycle will just never end.
Your dad's always getting on your case about cleaning up that room. I know that's kind of how you were raised.
That's right.
No Hollywood vampire show or CDs until that room is clean as a whistle. And guess what? He was right. And the way that you get rid of that stuff is by swapping with us.
That's right.
Williams.swap@gmail.com. Help Zach clean up his room, patch his relationship with his dad, and get the useless stuff out the door and to someone else who will appreciate it.
Here's a list of our items that are coming through. We have some laugh notes being swapped by Krista, and also a paper shredder. these items are still available, but I believe people are really seeking
Yeah.
and applying pressure to Krista to try and make a swap happen, try and clean out her closet.
She really lit up the Facebook boards with all these quality items. A lot of interest, a lot of likes, a lot of comments. We call them impressions in the media biz. A lot of impressions, a lot of contact with other people. Her Swap Shop sub-brand is trending upward. We have a line graph we're going to put together for that. Her IMDb profile, I believe, is also gone up like 2,000 or 3,000%.
I think so.
So check that out on IMDb when you get a chance.
She has the activation site. I think that's another marketing term that is used when you land and you start swapping items. It's your activation site. So when you send in items, your activation site is your name and what item you're sending it in. I believe that's how marketing works.
We didn't quite get to her cocktail napkins last week, did we? And I think they're whimsical and deserve some attention. Krista posted these a few days back. They're cocktail napkins in the style of a name tag. When
Right.
you're at a party, you can wear one on your shirt and also use one underneath your glass.
So say
It's an icebreaker.
it's Valentine's Day just passed and you say, I need to meet that person. Instead of asking them, hello, what's your name? May I have your number? It's already there. So you can watch from afar if you have good vision, if your glasses are up to date. And you can get their name and their number.
And if you're really looking forward to meeting someone, you can preload that information on the napkin. And then before they even can finish the question of what's your name and number, you just give it to them. And it sends a good signal that you're ready to be a companion to them.
That's right. You treasure that napkin, hold on to it for the rest of your life. There's nothing that means more to you than that napkin with that individual's name on it and their phone number, who you met that night, where are you going, what you're going to do. Do you need to call a taxi to take you home? No, you just met your friend Jeff. He'll give you a ride.
Hop on in.
He has his phone number on the
Get on in. My Jeep's out front. Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's roomy, and I'd love for you to get in it and smell what I have left in it.
I haven't had anything to drink, just a few sodas, so I am good to drive. Never drink and drive.
I had 2 or 3, and that's fine because I drink a lot, so that barely affects me. How many friends on Facebook do you have, numerically?
Right now, I'm at about 600.
Yeah.
A lot of great friends. Considering my high school graduating class is only about 300.
So you got the 300 preloaded
300.
high school classmates.
That's right.
And then 300 legitimate
Just people
friends.
that I've met outside of high school.
I think if you bought these napkins, you could get your number to 603, 604 within a week or 2. And that goes for everyone else, not just Zach.
Well, that's fantastic because meeting people, it's all about meeting them online, but when you actually meet them in real life, that's a story you can tell. So in 2, 3, 4 years from now, when Facebook has its flashback and it says, do you remember meeting this person?
You say, oh yeah, was that you were the napkin?
That's
Oh, the
right.
napkin party.
And then you share it on social media. You take the picture and you say, I remember this 4 years ago. I met my friend Sheila at the napkin party. She had her phone number on there and she hasn't changed it since. She's sticking with her same mobile carrier, and she has a lot of great things to say about them.
And that was the night we made intimacy in the hot tub afterwards, after the napkin party. And then you laugh because now you're on a jet together. You've made a lot of money. It was a creative and romantic connection. And you say, yeah, thanks for the memory, Facebook, and thanks for the napkins, Krista.
Yep. What are you willing to trade? Send in an image to williams.swap@gmail.com or call us, just like this person is. Come on in to the swap
Come
shop.
on into the swap.
Hello?
Hello, who is
Hey.
this?
Oh, this is your Auntie June. You got some prizes for me?
It's Aunt June.
I'm a little broke.
You're looking for prizes. What are you willing to
I
trade?
some hair money. I need some hair money.
Some hair money to get your hair fixed?
Some hair money.
We'll get you a gift card to
Taking
Fantastic
my dope
Sam's.
fix.
Okay, we'll get you the gift
What I
card.
gotta do? What I gotta do Susanna June got to stick a finger in your butt.
Well, I think if you want to get your hair cut, Fantastic Sam's is a great place to do it. You can go
Nah.
there. You know everybody
your
needs a
hair done.
haircut, sir.
And June wants some hair on money.
Well, thank you for your call.
Thanks for the
Thanks
call.
for stopping
Hair
in the
on,
swap
buddy.
shop.
Next time,
My drugs.
great. So
Have a good time. I think people come into the swap shop where they just built a new road and they
Yeah.
finished the construction, so people are always coming in, and sometimes they think that we're a barber shop or a tattoo
Right.
parlor or a vape shop, and I say no. The
just
vape
a
shop,
swap shop.
it's down the street. We're the swap shop.
Call
We
from
like to smoke vapes, but not in the swap shop. Hello.
That's right. Off duty.
Come on in. Who is this?
This is Dave.
Hey, Dave. What's
hey Dave,
going on?
welcome to the William Street Swap Shop, where all your swapping dreams can be made reality. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Cool.
How about yourself?
Good.
We're doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. Just on lunch break.
Good.
Nice.
You working hard?
Trying not to.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
Working at a pharmacy at a hospital.
Nice.
So you're just chilling on your lunch break. You figure, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make some deals, and that's what you're here to do today, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I just seen the ad show up, and I figured I'd just give it a call and see what happened.
Okay, cool.
right.
Well, it's great hearing from you.
I think today we're going to have a lot of people calling about something else, and that's fun.
That's okay,
something
yeah.
we like to address. So
Right.
you're in the pharmacy, and you're. Do you ever have like a count of a bunch of pills that you're counting, and then you lose count, and you have to start over, and it's like a clumsy guy you work with whose name you say, sadly, once you lose count? Oh, Zach.
yeah.
Like that.
All the time.
What's the highest number you were ever up to when you lost count?
Had one that was a little over 400.
Wow.
All right.
And what happens after you lose count?
Nah, you just gotta start over.
Yeah.
Do you guys? One of our viewers wants to know if you guys sell chill pills, and I think that's a good question.
Yeah, we definitely got a couple different kinds of those.
Yeah. What did you do for Valentine's Day?
Nothing.
What about
Very
President's Day?
similar. Pretty well, singles are wearing this day.
Did you celebrate President's Day? Yesterday?
Yeah, I was off work.
Nice.
What's your favorite president? Don't overthink it.
Really don't know.
That's okay.
No, I just go with Bush, George W.
George
He
W.
was
Bush.
president whenever I was, he was in office whenever I enlisted in the military. So
All right.
Cool.
What about Mount Rushmore? One of the presidents on that. Are they good?
yeah,
My favorite is not a president. It's Benjamin, because he's on the $100 bill.
that's a pretty good deal.
So to me, I think, you know what? Yeah, you were president. So what? Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin's worth $100. And then, Andrew Jackson is on the 20, and Ulysses Grant is on the 50. A lot of presidential facts today in the swap shop. I just want to apologize to our viewers who have been with us that we were not on air yesterday, and to our viewers joining us today. Welcome to the swap shop. We're on every day at 1 p.m. We talk about presidents and we swap your items, and we sometimes even swap advice.
Do you have a word of
call
advice?
from
Oh, he's gone.
He had
Oh.
to go back to work.
Oh well.
Hello,
An-
welcome to the
another
swap
caller.
shop.
Hello?
Hello,
Hey,
this is Zach and Matt.
Welcome into the William Street Swap Shop.
Come on into the swap shop. We're swapping items
The swap-
today.
The swap shop.
Yep.
Yeah. You probably saw something that said you're going to get something free if you called this number, and unfortunately, that's not true. We swap.
Seen it on
things.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do on Facebook? Do you like to like things more or comment or share? I like to comment because I usually comment on people's pictures and then I tag people. So I'll tag you, Matt. I'll tag @Matt. And I'll say, Matt, do you remember this time we cleaned our rocks? And then I'll comment on something that reminds
Yeah,
me of rocks.
a memory from a few years
Right.
ago. I love that.
People will think like, wow, Zach's really active. I don't just like things or share things. I like to try
Call
and get a
from-
little, get animated.
All right, busy day in the swap
Hey.
shop. Hey,
Hello, welcome to the swap shop. This is Matt and Zach. Come on in.
Hello.
Hey.
Thanks for allowing me into your swap shop.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're
It's a
welcome.
little tight in here, but you know, we welcome all of people of all types. You sound like you're ready to make a deal today.
What kind of deal am I getting myself into?
well, we take your gently used items, things that you want to swap with someone else, and we help you to make that connection on our digitally streaming platform.
It's proven that it works. It's worked in the past. Sometimes you have an item that you don't like anymore that's hidden under some shoes in your closet. You swap it in and you get a new thing like a soft keychain. And you might even make a friendship.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
you want physical things to exchange
That's right.
Exactly.
with the third party.
Where are you calling from?
person
Maybe there's
going
something
from-
specific to your region that
Well,
would
I'm
be.
calling from Mooresville. I meaning suggest physical things or software?
Well, you send in
Because
images.
you said that, and I was just before this phone call thinking of Steam on computer for like downloading a bunch of different games.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
It could be that, but it also could be, you know, you say you wanted to cross stitch something and you make it and you physically send it in. You just send an image in. And then when someone wants to swap it, they'll make a deal with you and you get their address and you send it to each other. And Matt and I are like little matchmakers, little love makers for your items.
But we
You're
want to
just
learn.
trading different items. That's a great concept.
Oh, thank you.
I have something I know about that is a large something. It's called geocaching.
Oh, you love to
and
geocache.
Hidden Lockbook.
Well, you
hidden
That is
lockbox.
incredible.
well, please be sure to stay tuned for the whole entirety of today's episode because I think we have a big surprise for you.
Yeah.
Oh, is it about geocaching?
Yeah.
I'll stay tuned.
You
Absolutely.
can find a lot of
Where
things in
can I tune in?
geocaches.
Check us out on adultswim.com streaming section.
Right.
We'll be live right now. Or you can also watch it on twitch.tv/adultswim.
And join an assortment of people in the chat. A lot of great folks and individuals who've already made swaps. So we will not steal your items or any nefarious activities like that. People are legitimately swapping, and we would love
How
to
is
make a deal
your
with
rating for Toonami going?
you. Toonami?
Do you have any resources to tell you about Toonami's viewer rating?
No.
We'd have to
Toonami
swap
was
you
great.
for
They
that
took it away,
information.
and then they returned it, and
Yeah.
it wasn't quite so well.
This
Took
is
it away again.
This is fascinating.
This
It's
is
like I'm
third
living inside
time, like 20 years.
This is like I'm living inside a Facebook comment. Amazing.
I like it.
We went.
I believe it.
So, yeah, we invite you to watch the geocache segment. Tell us what we're doing wrong and call back or email at 413-961-4263.
And we started something a few weeks back, and maybe now is the time
Thank
to
you
mention
for the
it.
call.
If you have any complaints about the swap shop, send us an email at williams.swap@gmail.com, and we will do our best to address them. You want to bring your favorite show back that's on Adult Swim? You know, maybe Matt and I might be able to work something out. Send us an email.
That's right.
We love reading all of our emails, even if it's hateful.
And definitely ask us how the Toonami ratings are doing, because that's something we're very qualified to talk about, and we love to dig deep into.
Right. And, you know, let me just show you real quick what it would be like if you want to send in a complaint. You just
There it is.
fold it up in paper, put it in your hand, and you digitally send it in an email. And you say, this is my complaint. You're not playing enough Toonami. You drop it in the swap shop complaint box.
Blink. When you press send, it's like your hand entering the box slot.
That's right. And we look at all complaints. This is a proven method. We will not lose any. At the end of the day, we'll check the box. So let us know if you have any complaints about the swap shop. I think now we should get to some of our newer items that we haven't even.
Yeah, we still haven't
Seen.
even scratched the surface here.
We've been a little inundated, but let's take a peek at some items.
This is a cross stitch. We have to, there was a disclaimer on this one that it's in progress. But if anyone's interested, it will be done soon, from Chelsea, who has done some other things with the swap shop before. I
Right.
remember some fond memories with her.
And I'm not sure if what the size on that is, but we can find out. Maybe ask Chelsea
Yeah.
to send in an additional image with a quarter
I would think
or a Bitcoin next to the item to see a scale the size.
thinking like a throw pillow sized maybe.
Okay, something to rest
But
your
I
head
can't
on.
speak with complete authority on that.
It's a good idea, Matt. You can never have too many pillows in your house.
That's right.
You have a lot of guests coming over and they run out of space on the couch. They sit on the floor, lie down on the floor to watch a show. You say, sorry, I don't have another couch to sit on, but here's a pillow.
That's right.
Our
And
next item
moving
here.
on from the cross stitch, we have a vintage beaver figurine from Matthew.
And I believe this one might not be swappable, as we'll find out soon.
Oh, that's right. There was a late breaking development with
I
this
think
one.
so, yes.
It's beautiful. If it's still on the market, we would say go big for this one. Go big and go quickly, because it's definitely gonna be a hot one that's ready to leave the shop.
That's right. Look at it. It's just ready to. It's like a rocket it's riding right now, ready to blast off. Get me out of this river. Get me out of this beaver dam. Take me somewhere else, to your home. Put me in the mail. Open me up on a nice rainy Thursday afternoon, because that's probably when it would arrive if it were to be mailed out today on Tuesday, depending on where you live in the United States. You could also live in another country. Mail can make it there. It's happened before in the swap shop. It will happen again. Do you want a beaver and you live in the Czech Republic? Now's your chance to get a beaver.
We live in a world where that's possible. And if you don't believe us on the value of this, you can just simply Google vintage beaver, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of, prices of porcelain figurines that come up.
That's right. Worth a lot of money. People used to trade beaver pelts for these. Now people are trading currency, and soon it will be bitcoins.
This next one is mysterious, and there was some talk about it being haunted. It is a basketball figurine, but it's a basketball player with a long neck and a mohawk, and I kind of have no sense of what. It seems almost disconnected from any sort of franchise or, greater, like, it's mysterious to me. That's what adds to its value.
Right.
It's blurry. Where did it come from? What kinds of charms does it contain inside of it?
As far as I know,
If you're Mike and you want to elaborate, give us a call. We'd like to know about the history of this item and where it came from.
but it is possible. I'm not all the way up on my news in basketball, but it is possible, I guess, that there could be a player with a neck this long that makes them extra taller. But I'm pretty sure that's not happening, or else we would have seen it on social media. So this is, as Matt said, a mysterious figure.
I think maybe Manute Bol is the closest resemblance to a present or past player. I believe he was the tallest to ever play.
I see. And we do not know if there's any basketball players that have an extra special skill where their neck extends to make themselves taller and make higher shots. And that, it's their special power. They only can use it once in a game.
Right.
If you would like to play
Legally.
with this basketball figure and invite your friends over, say, hey, do you want to play basketball? And they said, yeah, Matt, I didn't know you were that much into sports. You say, I just want to play basketball with this figure. They say, okay, I'll come over soon. Let's take a look at our next item.
Now this one we didn't have a picture for, so we actually had to make sort of an artist rendering of this.
Oh, wow.
Cody says he'll swap his soul. So here's an interesting new swap challenge.
Wow. a soul.
What would you swap
soul
for a
swapper.
soul? And I guess what I would ask you is it ethical for us to allow this to happen in the swap shop? Should we allow this, or what are the challenges? What are some of the reasons we should or shouldn't? And if you out there have an opinion, give us a call. We'll discuss.
Well, Matt, it depends on how good the person was. If they were the type of person that would let elderly people in front of them to get ice cream, or they opened up the doors for others, I would say, sure, go ahead and swap your soul. Give it to someone who needs a good soul. But if they were a soul that was evil, possessed, or haunted, or had any kind of phantom activity, one of our big rules in the swap shop is we do not accept haunted items. And we do not want a haunted soul, because that will just be the worst kind of haunted item.
That's right. So I guess this is just like any other item. If it's a haunted soul, if it's dark, if it's going to incur your life, it's going to bring some sort of thing to your life of pain and sorrow, we're going to say no on swapping the soul. If it's a pretty good soul, we say yes. And if it's just an average one, a soul that, watches a few hours of TV at night, maybe throw back a beer,
Yeah.
that kind of soul is allowed
And
to be swapped.
souls are great because, they could be your new friend. It's nice to have an extra person in your life. A soul. My soulmate. Because I swapped them. But if it's haunted, please keep it out of the swap shop. We're going to have to ask you to leave if you bring it in here. But if you have a soul you're willing to swap, or you think you have a good deal for Cody, we're willing to try and make a deal for that. Maybe Cody wants a new soul.
Look at him. There. His soul all used up and ready to swap. It's sad, and yet it's also somewhat optimistic. Maybe I can trade this old soul and have to deal with the pain of day-to-day life a little bit less, including when my contacts don't sync up correctly to my smartphone.
Now this is going to be a big funny joke, just to preface. But what if Cody is looking to swap the soles of his shoes?
That would be a twist for sure.
He said, no. Someone comes to make the swap, and he says, no, I didn't want to swap my soul. I wanted to swap my sole of my shoes. And then the person who's swapping says, oh,
Right.
But they have a soul vacuum ready to
They might
take
have
his
a
soul.
They might have a jazzy laugh break at that moment.
Yeah, because that would be the moment to play it. I think that's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to act it out real quick, Matt?
Hi,
Hi, I'm here for your soul.
Oh, I meant the sole of my shoe.
What?
That was good.
That
We
was.
needed that shifts us gears really nicely.
It's made me smile. All this talk about souls.
I know it's gotten off to a heavy. Maybe it's President's Day. I'm still feeling kind of heavy about the sacrifice our presidents of the past have made.
Me too.
But maybe we should get to today's successful deal.
That's right. A lot of new viewers are probably watching right now and wondering, and I've seen them in the Twitch chat, is this real? Does this actually work? And you know what? I'm here to tell you, yes, it does. And Matt is here to tell you we have proof.
That's right. So I think we should roll today's successful. Nice.
So we spent a lot of money on that, producing that, to show that the Beaver toy figurine that you saw in the swap shop was indeed traded.
To
for some-
Daniel, our new friend
That's
from the winner of Friendship Ball,
Right.
for his buttons and 3D glasses. We've lost track. There's so many successful swaps. We've entered a new era of the show.
That's right. I think that was our 10th one. It's in the teens now.
Our umpteenth.
Yes. And
yet, there's even another one coming up.
that's right.
We have a potential swap today to roll out for you as well. We'd like to get to all this. We don't want it to get away from us the time.
And we just want to shout out that if you've been swapping items and you've received them, please send in a picture or a video of you using the item or showing you with the item smiling, just holding it, and send that in, and we will feature it in the swap shop. And you will receive extra points to be put on our swap shop leaderboard, which will eventually, the grand prize will be redeeming a Tesla Model S 2016.
That's right. We apologize, the leaderboard, we haven't had it up there in a while. We have a new judge, a scoring judge, who has a system that we're still sort of working out, but he's trying to automate the leadership board process.
That's right.
We've been keeping careful notes, and
You'll see it
each
soon.
point will be awarded.
Your swap medallions are being awarded. Do not worry. The Tesla is waiting. I hear its engine revving, just waiting.
What would you do with a Tesla?
I would drive
Where
it
would you drive it first?
to Florida to meet Jazzy, one of our fans of the show, and I would have a coffee with her, and we'd have share a lot of laughter. And I'd say, "Hey, Jazzy, you're about to get jazzed. Let's go for a ride in my Tesla."
There she is.
And she would laugh, and we would be cruising down the highway to the Florida Keys.
And if you're new to the show, I just want to mention we spoke to our lawyers about the Tesla, and it's not all squared away yet, but we're confident that we'll be able to come through on that.
That's
Just
right.
a little footnote.
Right.
Mostly some technicalities, I think, with
Sure.
the crossing state line stuff.
Yeah, I
But
think
we'll-
paperwork, a lot of stuff lawyers will handle. No worries on you. No legal things you have to worry
Yeah.
about.
We got to say it. We're still working on it. Some
That's right.
ironing out some of the details, but yeah. So keep swapping and get that Tesla.
That's right. And let's see who's up for a potential deal for the next
Yeah.
swap medallion to get
Got
that
a
Tesla.
special. This is a special new musical edition of the potential swap.
So we have 2 items being offered up for swap. A didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo from Evan. Just a little demo of what that can do. That was a little didgeridoo composition I put together this weekend with
Sounded great, Matt.
my uncle.
So that's why you couldn't help me come clean my rocks as you were working on.
Right. We were working on my uncle Evan plays a didgeridoo. It's a coincidence. It's not the same Evan that's trading one. And then offered up for that is a harmonica holder. It looks like it's a keyboard, but actually pretend the background doesn't exist. It's a harmonica holder with no harmonica from
right.
Daniel.
Do you like Bob Dylan? He used to always wear a harmonica holder because he was busy playing guitar and also playing didgeridoo. So you wear the holder around your neck so you can do other things with your hands. Cleaning dishes, but you still want to play harmonica? No problem, it's a cinch with the harmonica holder.
Little fellow by the name of John Popper from Blues Traveler also uses the harmonica holder as well as the vest with many harmonicas in it. He was overweight, then he lost a bunch of weight, and then I think he put some of it back on. None of that necessarily is going to happen to you if you swap for this harmonica holder.
I think this is this potential swap. Both sides are going to walk away with a one-of-a-kind item. Personally, I would prefer the didgeridoo so I could come over and play with you, Matt and Evan. But I also think, going out and doing something while you're wearing the harmonica holder is a great invention. It's a great idea.
I like this swap a lot because it's the spirit of what we do. 2 people, like-minded individuals, kindred spirits come together to swap items that are in the same, category of a love of music, a love of the healing power of the melodies of tribal instruments and or harmonicas. So this is what we do best. And if you are Daniel, I think is the one who gets to decide if this deal's going through.
That's right,
No,
Daniel.
actually, Daniel's proposed the harmonica for the didgeridoo. So let's hear from you, Evan.
Evan, if you'd like to
And
make
let
this
us know.
happen, give us a call at 413-961-4263. I think it should happen. You obviously have more than one didgeridoos, because why would you get rid of your only one? Hello,
Hello.
come on in. Welcome to the swap shop. This is Matt and Zach.
The swap shop?
Yeah, this is the swap shop.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Sorry. I'm a call Adult Swim.
This is the William Street Swap Shop.
Right.
We know Adult Swim, and
Wrong phone number.
this happens to me. Actually, I'm glad this happened because I can relay the fact that this happens to me a lot. I say I work for the William Street Swap Shop when I'm at a party, and people are like, "Oh, Adult Swim." I'm like, technically, it's in the same, and then they close the door.
That's right. They don't even want to have anything to do with you anymore. I understand that. Hello, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hey,
It's
good.
We're
Krista.
doing great.
Krista, excellent. I was hoping you'd get through. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good.
Fantastic. A lot of callers, a lot of people stopping by at the swap shop today. Good to hear your
I
voice.
know, it's busy.
How's the new job going?
Whatever.
You got to figure that out. I mean, you still got to warm up to it.
No, it's fine. They think I'm pretty weird, though, so I was like, you guys have to take lunch at noon to watch Swap Shop. And they were like, what is that? And then I had to explain it, and yeah, they just don't get it.
Oh, they must have known. I guess they didn't get our video, Matt, because we explained to them
Yeah.
who we were, and I thought they would know by now.
How legitimate we are.
When we-
Well, we wanted to talk to you about your fish today. We understand
Yeah.
that you decided you don't want to swap it after all. Is that the case?
Well, my dad was pretty upset about it when he saw it go up. So that anything that I made that he would like to keep. And he was actually commenting on it and making a real scene, so
you decided,
I had to make him happy.
I'm not going to swap this. Dad, it's for you. Happy early Father's Day.
I told him it was a really good item to swap, and he says that no one else could have it.
So your dad stepped in, said he put a halt to it, and he said this fish means too much to me for you to swap.
Yes.
And is there anything you'd like to say to him while the fish is up on the screen today that tells him, like maybe how you feel about him and why you were willing to do that?
Oh, he's super cool. He's a real cool guy. He deserves all of the items he wants. I'm not even going to make him swap me for it. I'm just going to let him have it.
Can we reenact the moment you said you would be okay with not swapping it, and I'm your dad, and then you are you?
Sure.
Actually, Zach's your dad.
Oh, Matt,
Okay.
you would be a great dad.
No, it's your turn.
How about we're both your dad?
Okay.
Two dads.
We'll talk to you in unison as your dad.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
Krista,
Krista,
we can't let
can't let
you
you
swap the
the
ceramic fish. It
It
means too much to us.
To us.
We
We
love you. Thanks for being our daughter. Love,
Love,
Dad.
Okay, Dad. Why are you talking like that? You can have the fish. Are you okay?
Not really.
Not really.
It's
It's
been
been
a rough
rough
few weeks. I'm really stressed about work and thought the fish might calm me down if I put it on my desk. Please never change. I
I
love
love
you.
you.
Okay, I love you too, Dad. You can have the fish. I'll ship it overnight, so that way it'll get to you and cheer you up tomorrow.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Don't forget
Don't
about
forget
dinner
About dinner
at the
the
Italian
Italian
restaurant
restaurant.
this weekend.
this weekend.
We'd love
We'd
to
love
see
to see
you
you
and your
and
great,
your great boyfriend
who also calls the swap shop sometimes.
Sometimes.
See you then.
Oh,
See you
okay.
then.
I'm gonna have to cancel, Dad.
Why?
Why?
Nolan doesn't like you.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, Dad.
We
We
love
you
very
very much.
We
We
can't
can't
wait to put this fish on our desk. I'll
Are
ignore
your
what
joke
you just said
a second
about
ago.
Nolan.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I was just messing with you.
Well, thank you. I guess that's the end of that.
Right.
But,
That was a great
thank
roll.
you for the call. This actually opens up a new whole category we wanted to discuss tomorrow or later this week about when it's not a deal and you should just give it to your dad. We'll come
That's
up with a
right.
catchier name for that
That's
by
right.
tomorrow. But
You know, sometimes you want to make a swap, but then you have to remember, wait a second. Those 18 years, my dad swapped everything to raise me. And I owe it to him to give him this fish. If this means
Yeah.
that much to him. So I think, you know,
Yeah,
we should
your
all
dad
say,
should get all your items.
go home today after you watch the swap shop and say, thank you, Dad. You can have a ceramic
Okay.
fish.
Yeah, my dad texts me every day, and it's the same text, just with different emojis, but it always just says, I love you.
oh.
And then like a dolphin.
We love you too, Krista.
I don't know what to say about it. Sounds like just a great dad.
I don't have an emoji, but I have a rock.
Okay, well, you guys have a great day. I'll
Thank
let
you.
other people come in. I know it's busy.
It's okay. Thank
All
you,
right.
Krista, for calling in.
Thanks for taking time away from your lunch break, and we'll be talking to you.
Okay, bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, that was good.
That was great. I think we need to address our next potential swap.
That's
I know
right.
he's getting antsy, ants in the pants in the chat, in the Twitch chat.
He didn't become the number one swapper by just sitting back and letting things happen.
That's right. We have to address it. People say, you know, who's the best swapper? Right now it's Visk. He's swapped a lot of items, and he's about to make a power move. This is the biggest swap to go down in the swap shop history.
And Zach, our team, made a little thing.
Visk is offering up these 3 items.
There was a box. There was a
Beatles shirt,
Beatles shirt.
That's a movie
and
book.
There's a movie book.
all for this alarm clock.
That's right.
That's a potential swap from the Temple of Visk.
He
Here's a
also offered this Robin Hood trading cards.
And what is he offering that for? The anime
The
lighter.
Anime lighter from Loomis.
Look at it go by. This is Visk's temple. It's very religious and holy.
And then his final offer was this
Dog popper toy.
dog popper toy
Shoots
in
a ball out of its
exchange
nose.
for the used Venture Brothers sheets, lightly used.
Look at that temple, how holy it is. Thank you for letting us come to your temple, Visk.
If you are one of the people who Visk was potentially swapping for, let us know if any of these are the real deal for you,
That's right.
and we'll make sure that we pass the word along.
Do you want to make Visk a happy man? Maybe you should accept one of his offers. He's got a lot of offers out there, and it's up to you to make a deal, close the deal.
Let us know what you're thinking. If you're one of those swappers, we got a few minutes left. Give us a call, 413-961-4263. Is it music to your ears, or is it a poorly played canvas bag filled with broken saxophones
And
to
just-
your ears?
Just to clarify, Visk is saying he's not offering the first 3 items altogether for the clock. He's offering
choose
one to be chosen.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right. You know, Matt, I think I love going on adventures. I love finding new things. Sometimes you can't always find what you want in the swap shop,
That's right.
but you can find it with a map.
Yeah, we're rolling out a new, I guess, special feature on the show that we're calling Geocache Adventure. We've taken one item. It's very valuable. We can't tell you what it is. It adds to the fun to keep it a mystery. And a lot of you guys might be into this geocaching trend. It's huge. It's all over. We've buried the item. It's one of a kind. It
Could be the keys to Matt's Tesla.
Yep. It could be worth as little as a pine cone or as much as a golden pine cone.
That's right. A golden Bitcoin pine cone.
So here's our new sequence. Let us know if you like it. Our new segment, Geocache Adventure. I don't think we're hearing any music, but essentially what happens is you gotta follow a rocky outcropping. This is in America.
This is
You
in
want-
America?
Yes, I'm not saying which America.
Okay.
You're
I see.
gonna look for the kidney bean shaped lake
There it is.
and head to the dock of it.
I see the dock. Then move over by the tree line. Keep going. Go past to the
North,
two
due
roads.
north.
Just walk through that long field. You can make it in a day.
Couple days.
Not a bad trip at all.
Tops.
Just look out for a bridge. There should be a bridge on that river that you cross.
Back up. There's a river. There we go. Follow the river upstream,
There's a little road you can cross.
and you'll see a bald patch of grass. That's not where you need to go.
Do
That
not
is
go
where
there.
the haunted objects are. So keep going west from there.
Cross the
Go
farmer's
cross
field.
through the farmer's
It's
fields.
okay. You can
It's-
trespass. We have a deal with him. He will allow you to cross. Only if you say, I'm looking for swap shop items.
And then there's a smaller creek. If you found this, you're very close. Just head due north and a little bit west.
That's right.
And then
There's
you'll
one
see
single little tree that you'll see. Look at it.
two white oak trees. They're
And
intertwined. Their trunks are intertwined like a man and wife. And at the base of that tree, take 50 steps further north and around there.
that's where you're going to find.
That's where the geocached super swap is.
And be careful you don't dig too deep. There's fiber optic cables in the ground. You do not want to mess up the
Do
internet.
not dig up the fiber optic cables. It'll knock out internet to a large community nearby. We can't say where that is.
And those are our swappers, and we do not want to ruin their internet.
Well, the time's flown by again,
It's been a
as
great
it always
show,
does.
and we had a lot of great callers and a lot of great videos,
hmm
and we just had celebrated a successful deal, and we might celebrate one tomorrow.
I can only hope so, because that's what doing this is all about for me, and it's what brings me joy in my life.
It fulfills me.
Well, Zach, great to start off the new week with you. I'm sorry we didn't get to be together for President's Day,
It's okay.
but
I
day after
understand.
President's Day I think was a success.
That's right.
And,
Thank you.
Until
you, Matt.
tomorrow.
Yes, and thank you for watching. Stick around for Crosswords at 2 p.m.
Till then,
It's a deal.
it's a deal.